I'm Alex Heinert with Midco Sports Network, proud to be joined by UND women's soccer coach Chris Logan. Chris, we should be deep into conference season right now, getting ready for the conference tournament in a couple of weeks. Instead, we're still in practice mode. How have things been going for you and the team right now in this weird 2020 season?
It's been good. The ladies have been making the most of it. It's definitely a very interesting situation because when we came back for pre-season, officially we were still having a fall.
Right.
So it was game preparation mode, and then after a few days, obviously there was the announcement to move everything further down the line. But the teams responded really well to it. We had a little bit of a hiatus from soccer just while school started, and then we kind of got back at it, and we're 5 days a week trying to make the most of the good weather right now.
Yeah. You mentioned the team got started with fall practice, and then to have things get shut down. Did you get a sense that that call was probably going to come, that the season maybe was going to get called?
I think there was a general consensus, and I would say even amongst the team, I think that they knew something was going to be coming down and we'd probably be moved down the road. But the nice thing is that we can now use this period as a developmental phase, especially with the freshmen coming in who have never kicked a ball in college soccer. Now they actually get a head start because we can work with them on a daily basis and not just kind of throw them to the fire in terms of conference games.
When you talk about developmental, is that more tactics? Is that more skill-based? What are you working on right now?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Some of our tactics, we basically try and break everything down into our principles of play, what we want to do with the ball, what we want to do without the ball, so it's kind of specific to the way our team plays in our program. So we get to teach them these ideologies so that hopefully by the spring they're going to be ready to go.
Yeah, that's got to be a huge bonus because so much of this is figuring out where do I stand in this formation, how far away should I be from my defensive partner, etc. Grinding those mental little nuggets in right now has got to pay dividends come spring.
Yeah, it's been huge, and the other part is just getting used to the speed and the physicality of the Division I college game, and another great part is, we've managed to get them in the weight room early so they can develop some of those explosiveness and those strength aspects of their game too. So it's definitely been an interesting time, but it's definitely been a time where we're trying to use it to the maximum to be ready for the spring.
Yeah, your team was coming off a really historic season, making the Summit League tournament, first time in D1 history that you'd made a postseason conference tournament, scored the most goals in the league again for the second straight year. There were so many positives from last year, and you retained so many of those girls that had made such a big impact. Yeah. How do you keep that momentum going now that you have to wait a couple extra months before the season gets to start?
I think that the nice thing is that there's a lot of experience coming back. We felt last year we were a little bit younger and we'd kind of ride the wave of some ups and downs, and we had a lot of ups. And that was really awesome to see that despite being younger, the talent kind of shone through. So now, in addition to the talent, we have the experience. So we're really just trying to build off last year and just add a couple more pieces to it, kind of the speed and intensity of our play, increasing that. And, hopefully we're not going to be far away come the spring.
When you think about the personnel that you've got this spring, and keeping in mind that these girls won't lose a year of eligibility, which is nice, they'll be able to get the experience and then play again in the fall. Yeah. What type of a team should we expect to see, just in terms of what you'll be able to field this year?
Yeah, I think that last year we decided pretty early on that we were going to try and move more numbers forward in the attack and kind of roll the dice with some fewer defenders, so we're leaving ourselves a little bit more exposed, but on the flip side, be a little bit more entertaining to watch. And I think that really that's just been a progression for this fall is, we kind of said that we felt as though by 2020 we would be in a position that we'd be able to continuously move the ball forward and be a little bit more aggressive with the numbers moving into the attack. So that's where we're at today. That's what we're trying to continue to push upon the team. And so far they've responded really well to it. And you can just see a really hungry team with a lot of desire to take that next step.
Yeah, well, you certainly were entertaining last year. It was a lot of fun to watch you make your way to Brookings, make your way to a Summit League semifinal. We've been talking a lot about the spring schedule. We don't really know what it's going to look like yet. What can you tell us about what's going to happen for UND soccer come spring?
I think that the Summit League's done a good job from what we've seen so far, putting together a very thorough schedule where, we should be able to, we'll have hopefully a decent amount of games, and there'll definitely be a lot of strong competition on the road by the way it's looking so far, the way the matchups are. But I think the nice thing is that it's going to be a very thorough schedule where the teams that do make the postseason are going to be the ones that have fully earned it based on the quantity of games that they're planning right now.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for. Right. Fair shake for everybody, for sure. I'll get you out on this. We're both big Liverpool FC fans.
Yes.
Won the league this past summer after the weird COVID break. Will we repeat this season, Chris?
I go into every game feeling as though we're invincible, so I'm going to go on record and say Premier League and Champions League.
Oh man,
I'm going to go for
the
it
double.
this year.
Give it the double. All right, up the Reds. Thanks, Chris. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.